Yo, guys, what is up? We got the movement at AMD. I called it, told you all this was gonna happen. We got a nice little green day, almost green day for the market. Nasdaq is ripping, uh, going straight up today. We got a major gap down. I wasn't worried about that gap down. I was kind of expecting a bit of a gap down. Last night I go to bed, I see we're gapping up. SPY's up like 3.5. Nasdaq's up 1%. Futures just dumped overnight, completely dumped. SPY opens down 2%. Just doing weird things, coming up, coming down. We got a rejection off the gap, but then when we get to the gap, we just go to fill it. We break through, and SPY has just gone vertical. It's doing crazy things today. Looking pretty bullish. This is a pretty. I mean, SPY had every chance to completely sell off and dump today. It could have been one of those days we gap down and just continue to go down. I was already in AMD calls. I was still confident in the setup. AMD gaps down 2%. Immediately goes to fill its gap. I even clapped myself an extra call on there. I was pretty confident we were gonna see more upside out of AMD. I did not think we were just gonna sell off all day. I told you all. I said it. I said we're at support. We're at support, fellas. I also said yesterday, hey, if we break through this level, that's my stop loss. But then I said to myself, well, wait a second. I don't want to just wake up and gap down and I sell off, and I would have eaten a loss for like 200 bucks if I would have sold down here. I said I need to see that daily candle close below this level. So I need to see that shit close today and below that level, and it did not. It bounced. Buyers are waiting. Buyers are like sitting here hungry. Look at that buying volume. It gets bought up. We make a nice little bull flag right here. We break out. Yeah. I mean, Nvidia is doing much nicer today, so of course I wish I was in Nvidia and not AMD. But AMD had the setup I liked more than Nvidia. Nvidia's up like 2.5% today, so AMD's lagging. I'm still in the calls. I'm holding. The theta isn't too bad on these. It's like a 9-cent theta, so I'm paying about like 40 bucks a day to hold these. So hopefully tomorrow we get more green. I think this is mega bullish movement that SPY is doing today, though. Like super bullish. Like this is crazy. I remember the last time we gapped down 2% on SPY, and it actually went to fill that gap throughout the that same session. Like this is crazy. This you don't see this shit no more. So this is super bullish. I really like this, and I really like AMD to continue to the upside. But I wasn't afraid one bit. I saw we gap down on AMD. I mean, the whole market gap down, and I was just sitting here like, dude, this is too fake. There's no way that we're just gonna gap down over a 3-day weekend and continue to go straight down with no bad news. I mean, besides all the other things that are wrong with the market, there was no like new bad things going on. So that's why I say bad news. There's still really bearish sentiment, obviously, and bam, S&P's green on the day. Holy shit, dude! S&P is. I should just be in SPY calls right now. S&P is going crazy right now. Look at this volume right here, dude. This is nutty. What is going on? Hour, man. Holy moly. Look at that buying volume, dude. This is crazy. It looks like we're going to have to close. So, this is where we closed. I love how all this work just to get back to where we closed last Friday. So, hopefully this holds up. Hopefully we don't sell off before close. I'm really liking tech is leading the market today, though. Holy shit. The NASDAQ is way out above SPY. NASDAQ up. Oh, look at this. NASDAQ's testing this level. Look at this level, guys. Just giving it a little tap for right now. Let's see if we can break that. That would be huge. That would be big. Break of that 286.82. That would be a major break. So, some of the leaders today, Meta is doing stupid stuff, up 4.5%. Why can't AMD do that? Like, why is Meta up 4.5%, but AMD can't do that? Amazon up a lot today. So I was expecting Amazon to come up here. Amazon actually broke through resistance right here. This is my resistance trend line that I've had for the entire pullback on Amazon. Like, look, this goes like all the way back here. Or not the entire pullback. I guess this would be the entire pullback way up here. But still, this is like a pretty big break of resistance. So Amazon could see some more upside. I'm surprised. I said on my video yesterday I expected Amazon to come up here and tap the trend line with the key level right there and reject it. But it just like, it rejected it once and broke right through, retest, held, kept going. It's just going crazy today. So, Google also going crazy today, up 4%. Google just going straight up, dude. What the fuck is this? Look at that shit. Holy moly. Oh, look at that. Tap. I love these fib levels. Look at that. Wick, tap right off of that, reject, and then it goes and retests and just destroys that level. Goes straight through it. Oh my gosh. These fib levels are money. Damn, boy. God damn. Google is just going straight up today. So, oh wow, you can see where it gapped down. It gapped down and tapped that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yep, it gapped down. Just bought right off of that. So really bullish, super bullish sentiment. This is crazy. Um, and it felt good to be one of those days where I was looking on Twitter and everyone's like, "Oh, we're gapping down. This is gonna be the big sell-off." Everyone, after a 3-day weekend, everyone expects it to just be a complete bloody ass day. And I was just like, I'm not seeing it. I don't know what people are seeing. Like, I always see those gap downs overnight, and it just like they always just seem like a big trap every time you see one. Same with when it gaps up. It seems like it's a big trap because I've said it before. They gap it up overnight to fuck with everyone. So there's a big gap on the chart. So everyone's got that much more shit to think about. They do it just to mess with our heads because it's all bullshit when it gaps up. It's just a futures market. It's not the real stock market. So obviously the stock market didn't want it to go down. There was a futures market. Futures market closes. What do stocks do? It doesn't close, but stock market opens, goes straight up. Boom, straight up. So it's all a bunch of horse shit when the futures are gapping shit down. Sometimes we gap down and it just keeps going down. But days like today, I said nah. Everything's at support. Damn, this is crazy. Filled that gap. So we could have just come up here and filled the gap and just continue to sell off. But Spy is going past the gap, dude. This is awesome. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Spy is doing some nice things. So you could get some movement up here. Keep moving up, fill the gas maybe. I don't know. I mean, we do have CPI data coming up, so I wouldn't be shocked at all if we get just a crazy short covering rally into the CPI data, then a big sell off after that. That's probably what's gonna happen. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. But yeah, I'm on here for free telling you guys. I told you guys about Amazon, and now I'm telling you about AMD, dude. Everyone sees this shit coming. This is coming a mile away. I'm telling y'all. When it's in this channel, it's respecting every level. Every time it comes to a key level, it respects it, bounces off of it before retesting and eventually breaking it. I told you all. It's not just going to cut through these key levels. It just ain't going to happen. There's buyers waiting. So, we're up about 125 on these AMD calls. Um, oh shit, I should have sold that. Antero, dude. I said this piece of shit would come down eventually, but I bought this put for Antero way over here on the 19th, and now it's finally. So I said back here, I said right here, we have a big head and shoulders on Antero, which it was big old head and shoulders, but it didn't break the neckline. You got to break the neckline for it to go through. Instead, it just broke this trend line and went straight up from right there. But now, ironically, look at that. Now we have another head and shoulders. Big old head up here, shoulder, shoulder. So it's funny, one head and shoulders fails to turn into a next one, and then the difference between this one and that one is that the neckline broke. You got the neckline right here, and what happened? We broke the neckline, big dump, huge dumpage. The price of oil is just plummeted today. I think it's still below. Oh, it might be back above 100 a barrel, but I think that's also really bullish for the market. If the price of oil comes down, that helps inflation a lot. And yes, oh shit. And yes, that's good for the market. It is still under $100 a barrel, just barely. Let's see if that holds up. That'd be great. I would love that. Who wouldn't love cheaper gas right now? Damn, Spice going straight up. Shit. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm just sitting on my AMD. AMD is slow. It's behind everything today. It's really frustrating, but I don't think it's done. I think if the market continues bullish, AMD should rip. And we know AMD plays games. It's never just a straight line. It's going to do a lot of this. It's going to do the selling. It's going to do the up and down. But as long as we get that move, I got 3 weeks on these puppies. I'm willing to buy more if it does pull back a little bit. But I'm not doing what I did last time. I did this shit last time on the Nasdaq. I called the bottom on the Nasdaq. I bought calls right here, and I got fucking shaken out because of this shitty price action when eventually it ripped up. And I just got to see the prize. I got to see the prize at the end, you know. Um, and I'm gonna do that for Gonna do that for AMD, but it is frustrating that Nvidia is up 2.5% today, just still going straight up. Meanwhile, AMD just has like these invisible walls that are just stopping it from going up for whatever goddamn reason. So yeah, uh, AMD was my play today. I could have bought some SPY calls, I guess. I was not this confident SPY would go up. Like banks are really lagging today. JP Morgan. I mean, banks were really what's holding SPY down. Banks dumped today. Like this gap on JP Morgan, holy moly. For a bank, that's crazy. Same with Wells Fargo. All the banks, wow, the Wells Fargo's filling its gap. Bank of America's still down a lot. So banks are holding it down. Energy stocks too. I mean, ExxonMobil's down a lot. It's recovered a little bit, but uh, hey, inverse head and shoulders there on ExxonMobil. Break the neckline. Look at that. Wow. All right. Well, that's all I got for you, folks. We're holding strong on AMD. I don't see any reason to take a measly little $100 profit. When you zoom out, this isn't even like this is just a little toot. It's nothing in terms of actual bounce. AMD has real bounces. We know it's coming. We know it's coming. It always comes for AMD. Just now we have a pretty clear trend line resistance right there. We got a breakthrough. That'll be like up here at 77 or so. Taking 75 was a big level today, but we couldn't hold it. Look at this. We break right above 75, sell off 75. So we got to retake 75. That's a big level for AMD. Um, we have a gap right above 75.45 to the upside on AMD. So I still like the setup. I'm going to be patient. We got a gap right there. We got a gap over here. There's just gaps all over for AMD. So once it gets some momentum, hopefully this momentum actually carries through into the tomorrow. I think AMD we can get a crazy day. But I'm still holding that Nasdaq put to hedge myself. It's down like 84 bucks. No big deal. Of course, I wish I just took profit on it when we gapped down today, but I thought, hey, if it just continues to dump, I'll just hold that and that'll cover my ass. So that's why you hedge yourself. But yeah, that's about all, folks. We'll see what comes tomorrow. I know. Let me actually, there is some news tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. Oh yeah, FOMC minutes are tomorrow. Right? Yeah. So that's gonna be pretty huge. 4 o'clock, 1400 Eastern time. So what is that? That's like noon. So that'll be right at noon for tomorrow. Right in the power hour. Great timing, Fed. That's gonna be pretty huge. It's gonna tell us what they're thinking on interest rates. Uh, and that's the name of the game. I mean, it sucks. The stock market sucks, man. It fucking blows. I just sit here and it's like, well, the Fed didn't say anything today. Well, nothing came out about inflation. There wasn't any bad earnings, so I guess maybe we'll go up. But it's basically just waiting on what the Fed's gonna do. If we get that U-turn, if they are scared of a recession, they U-turn and say we're not gonna keep raising rates as aggressively, then that's gonna be super bullish. The market's probably gonna love that, I think. But overall, just from like a country standpoint, for the sake of our currency, I hope they don't do that. But I think they're just going to come out and say, yep, another 75 basis points for July meeting, and they will probably just be aggressive because then we have a gap with August. There's no meeting, so that's just what to watch out for on FOMC minutes. Yeah, so. I'll probably throw up another video tonight, do some more charting, see what I can see what I can find.